You've built something meaningful, and it asks a lot of you. But when life layers on the unexpected, even the most passionate founder can feel stretched thin. This week, I'm inviting you to let go of just one thing so you can return to your business with more clarity, energy, and impact. Hi, welcome to the podcast. You're listening to a minisode where I share an insight designed to help you live into what lights you up this week. There is a pattern that I've been noticing, and it's not just with my clients, but it's something I've noticed in myself too. These people who have built powerful businesses from the ground up, people who have teams of varying sizes and track records, including different milestones, are still asking themselves this question. Why do I feel behind? Why does it feel like I'm not doing enough, even now, after all this time? And the truth is, you are doing enough. The real question to be asking yourself is, are you doing the right things for the season that you're in? Because here's what I have never really heard people talk about much when they're scaling, and that is that success doesn't make your life simpler. In many ways, it makes things more layered. Your time becomes split between running a business, caring for people you love, maybe navigating health shifts, parenting, the sandwich generation stuff that happens in midlife, or just staying grounded in a world that never slows down. Hello, the trends are always shifting. It's not that you don't know how to move forward. It's really that you're being asked to move forward while holding more than ever before. A few months ago, I was in a launch cycle while also supporting a loved one through something really tender. And I found myself trying to squeeze healing and holding into 10-minute breaks between Zoom calls. I was really present and at least attempting to be, but I wasn't feeling grounded. I was being productive, getting things done, but I didn't really feel purposeful. And it caught up with me. And one afternoon, I canceled a meeting, I turned my phone on airplane mode, and I just took off for a walk outside. I needed to walk. I just needed to have silence, or at least the sounds just of the birds in the air, to calm me and to give me some peace in my heart. And I would call this like a pause moment. And during this pause, I heard what I hadn't been willing to hear before. And that is that I needed to recalibrate my pace before it became a problem. So here's what I want you to hear today as we're starting out yet another week that probably goes by so much faster than you could imagine. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means releasing something that's not aligned anymore, or releasing something for a time until you have more space for it, so you can make space for what's actually asking to come through. This could be an outdated offer that you have. This could be a meeting that you no longer need to lead. It could be a pressure that you've been putting on yourself that doesn't match your current energy. Ask yourself, what is one thing you can let go of this week? Not forever, just for now. Because one thing I've noticed in my own self-care for business strategy is that people who create the greatest momentum with the least burnout are the ones who protect their clarity, not just their hours or their optics, but their clarity. They carve out non-negotiable space to think, feel, breathe. That could mean blocking an hour for rest, sleeping in once a week, canceling the thing that drains your spirit instead of fueling your purpose. This drive to overdo, we come by it naturally. It is wired into high-achieving people. We learned to prove, perfect, perform, but the business that you're building now isn't just about proving anything. It's about being something, and that requires your presence. That doesn't just require productivity. And what I've learned is that when you overfunction in your business, you often underfunction in your well-being. It's very easy for this to happen. You stop asking yourself, what would feel really nourishing right now? So let me offer you something simple, a 60-minute reset. This week, block 1 hour, not for output, but for you. Journaling, walking, napping, meditating, movement. Choose something that brings you back into your body that feels good to you. And yes, you'll feel the resistance because the calendar is going to try to talk you out of it. But if you listen closely, your body will thank you. And often, after that pause, the next right business move becomes obvious because it finally has room to reach you. The most potent decisions in your business won't come from more pressure. They'll come from more peace. When you're grounded, you make sharper calls. You magnetize better opportunities. You show up as the version of you your future success actually needs. It's not just about doing less for the sake of it. It's about doing less so the right things can rise to the top. So that is my invitation to you for this week. Let go of one thing, not everything, just one. And let that be the signal to your nervous system and your business that you trust yourself to lead in a new way. If this resonated and you're craving a structured, soul-aligned way to build momentum without burning out, the Seasoned Success Method is where I guide you through exactly that. You'll learn how to align your self-care with your business cycles and actually grow while doing less. I'll link it in the show notes, and I'll see you in your next moment of stillness. Thanks so much for listening. Big blessings.